is a black child's death. Like, all of the side things that people talk about, that goes back to what I'm saying about just our culture, period. America is being very honest about what they think about black people, when in actuality we were brought over here, we were forced over here through slavery. We helped build this country for free. Then we were thrown out, you know, it was a time when we would die for knowing how to read. And then we were just thrown out into this culture, you know, not having any sense of our own culture, you know. And in America, we all know if we do anything to any other race of people, we're going to jail or die forever. So in actuality, all this time, people have been so aggressive towards us when we don't do nothing but hurt ourselves. You know, and then at the end of the day, you know, the most aggressive person on this earth historically have been white men. Look, from every culture that have walked this earth, the most aggressive person towards all cultures of people have always been white men, but they never, you know, get painted as being the aggressors. It's always the victims. So me saying that from Geraldo and the rest of them, like, you know, when there's a person that's bombing cities or bombing buildings, you know, in Oklahoma, we never actually clamped down on them. You know, so the thing is that we just have to be honest about the fact of what they're really saying. They really honestly are telling America that if young black men make me feel uncomfortable, I'll kill them. That's just the truth. And we can talk about Geraldo, we can talk about Sinead O'Connor, like all them different people, all those different facts. None of that shit means nothing. A child is dead. A black child is dead, and America is showing us how they feel about that. If we don't form some form of, if we don't get some form of legislation, if we don't make them feel threatened financially or physically, and when I say threatened, I mean by the law. Right. Like if they do this, then these are the repercussions because of that. And it'll just happen again. I mean, we just went through Oscar Grant. Like, we just went through Sean Bell. We can name just about weekly in America where there's just not cameras on all of them. And the thing that's really painful, and we all know this, like, again, I just said it, it happens if not daily, weekly in our communities. And they know it too, but they'll never tell the truth. Right. Fox will never tell what's really going on. They'll never tell anybody else's side. It's all propaganda. So it goes back to my mixtape. Oh, not my mixtape, it goes back to this free album. Yeah, right. It goes back to this free album. We are gonna have to do for us. We're gonna have to raise the level of respect for ourselves, for us, how we treat us, the value that we have in our own lives. We're gonna have to force people to start respecting us again. And it starts through us respecting, supporting, and being there for us.